A lunar-based calendar system known as the Islamic or Arabic calendar is used by the followers of the Islam religion, and Dhu Al-Hijjah is one of the noteworthy months of the calendar. This calendar is made of 12 months, and Dhu Al-Hijjah month is occupied the 12th or last place in the calendar that marks the end of a whole Islamic year. Again, there are four sacred months in the Islamic calendar, and Dhu Al-Hijjah is one of them. Three other sacred months are Muharram, Rajab, and Dhu Al-Qadah. These four months are considered by all Muslims as sacred months because all kinds of wars and warfare activities are prohibited during these months. Dhu al-Hijjah always comes in between two other Arabic months named Dhu Al-Qadah and Muharram. This month starts just after the end of Dhu Al-Qadah month and finishes just before Muharram month of the Arabic calendar. Sometimes it is spelled differently in different regions such as Dhul Hijjah, Dhu Al-Hijjah, Zilhajj or Zilhijj, etc. Dhu al-Hijjah literally means possessor of the pilgrimage, the month of the pilgrimage, or lords of the pilgrimage in English. These meanings indicate the observance of Hajj during this month. Though there are different spelling of the month available, the meanings remain the same always. The timing of Dhu al-Hijjah is not fixed as Islamic months are based on lunar not on solar which have no connection with seasons. The total days of the month can be both 29 or 30 days because the Arabic calendar is basically a lunar calendar where a new month begins with the sight of a new moon's crescent. As the Arabic lunar calendar depends on the moon, the year of its calendar is 11 to 12 days lesser than the Gregorian calendar, and Dhu al-Hijjah month migrates throughout the whole year. However, this is a notable month of the Islamic calendar because this is the month when many important Islamic events happened. Among many important events, there are three notable events during Dhu al-Hijjah that are of great significance to the religion of Islam. They are the mandatory observance of Hajj, the festival of Eid Ul-Adha, and the celebration of Eid Al-Ghadira by Shia Muslims. Each of these events holds great honor and dignity in the hearts of every practicing Muslim. Firstly, Hajj is performed in Dhu al-Hijjah month, which is one of the main pillars of Islam religion. Muslim pilgrims from all around the world come to Mecca and perform the Hajj on the 8th, 9th and 10th day of this month. Once more, all Muslim pilgrims have to spend the day of Arafah on the 9th day of the month. Secondly, Dhu Al-Hijjah is one of the blessed months because the second biggest festival named Eid Ul-Adha takes place in this month. The festival of the sacrifice begins on the 10th day and ends on the sunset of the 13th day of this month. The Eid celebration starts just after the completion of the Hajj pilgrimage. Thirdly, one of the Islamic commemorative holidays named Eid Al-Ghadira is celebrated in Dhu Al-Hijjah month. This Eid is considered one of the significant events among Shia and Sufi Muslims as they commemorate the appointment of Ali as the successor of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. This Eid is observed on the 18th day of Dhu Al-Hijjah. Apart from these three mentioned events, the first 9 days of Dhu al-Hijjah are remarkable for fasting as well as the first 10 days are remarkable for standing in Tahajjud Prayer. According to the Hadith, fasting each day of the first 9 days of this month is equivalent to fasting a whole year, and standing each night of the first 10 days is equivalent to standing on the night of Qadr. Further, the first 10 days of Dhu al-Hijjah month are so important that some particular acts have been prescribed in the Hadith: giving extra charity, performing all obligatory prayers, spending more time in the mosque, performing more voluntary prayers, recitation of the Holy Quran, performing Itikaf, and fasting are some notable acts of the month. Moreover, good deeds and prayers are granted along with great rewards are achieved in the month of Dhu Al-Hijjah, as this is one of the four sacred months in Islam. This month was selected as a sacred month by Allah so that Muslims may travel and perform Hajj safely during this month without any barrier. Besides, there are a few rules of Dhu Al-Hijjah which has to be performed by all Muslims, and the main rule of the month is to remember that Allah forbade fighting during this sacred month. So Muslims are not allowed to start conflict during this holy month, rather they have to defend themselves if someone starts battling with them. Therefore, Dhu Al-Hijjah month has great prominence because of these great happenings in the Islam religion. There is an uncountable supplication to do for seeking forgiveness and kindness of Allah in this month, and every Muslim should consider Dhu Al-Hijjah as the month of purification and devotion.
Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe the channel. Assalamu alaikum.